Hello guys, have you been wondering if you can really create a website for free this 2022, or have you been wondering why there are so many websites online that looks similar? Do you wonder if you can create a website for your business or whatever? I have good news for you. On our today's tutorial, we'll be dropping you a step-by-step process of which you can take to create a website absolutely for free. So if you're a beginner in WordPress, you have no idea of coding at all, and you just want to write into the process and dive in, you are looking for a job and you just want to become that web developer that people know, I bet you this is one of the best courses you ever watch, because we'll be taking you guys on a step-by-step process on how to create and customize a free website in 2022. We'll be using the Rishi theme throughout this video, and I will show you guys a step-by-step process of which you can use just a basic theme and transform it into a full, complete, functional website that can relate to any niche in which you are found, being it an NGO website, an e-commerce website, whatever website you want. If you want to create a personal website, education website, you want to create a personal blog website, whatever website in which you just might think of to create this 2022, you will have the full advantage and capabilities to do it, guys. Follow up this tutorial from beginning to end. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, don't forget to leave a like on this video, and don't forget to drop a comment if you don't understand anything, guys. I promise I will take time to read throughout the comments. I will take time to respond to your comments, guys. Follow up this tutorial. I thank you guys for watching and following up. I thank you guys for the subscribers we are getting. I thank you guys for the views we are getting, guys. And don't forget, in everything we are in this together. And this 2022, you can learn a skill and you grow with the skill. Don't forget, the vision of Team Code with Crest is that you can learn, you can grow, you can optimize. So this is a perfect course that will give you the ability to learn a skill, how to build a website for free this 2022. You will grow in it and you can optimize your skills more from the tutorials we'll be dropping and those we have dropped. Thank you guys, and I love you all. Team Code with Crest. So in this tutorial, you'll be able to build a website like this. So we'll be guiding you guys on how to build and customize your website. So this is the website we're gonna be customizing to fit to our niche. So we'll basically have a home page, an about page, a blog, and a contact page with some social media icons here, of which you can link to your social media account, in which when any user clicks over here, it can take the user to your social media account. So you can see your logo over here, so we can customize. We'll be editing, so we'll customize and do some changes. So we could change either the logo here, we can change the contact info to fit to what you need. So you see this scroll motion effect over here. Okay, so we'll have this text that says the differentiated learning education is a process of facilitating learning or the equalization of knowledge. So you can apply to learn. So I'll show you guys how you can customize and change all this text over here, change the background image you're seeing. And we'll scroll over here, you see this is another section. So basically we'll also talk about sections in this tutorial, and you can see more and more and more how things are being partitioned and placed. So we'll also know how I will show you guys how to add the counters over here, and also this portion of it which is features, displaying some stuffs over here where you can read more and check out on other stuff. So you can see all courses basically. So the courses are added on the courses category, and then you can see them displaying over here. So you can also come over here, you can like fill in the information and you apply or submit, and it will go straight to the database. So you can also will customize this, and I will show you how you can edit and change these icons and put the icons in which you need to fit to your demands. Also, I'll also show you how to do all these checking all this one. So this is the work of slider revolution and other stuff. So, and the dependencies comes already integrated in the Rishi theme, so you guys will just follow along. We'll also check on this and we'll see how this is done. So a slider, a basic slider where you can slide from one side to another and check on images of your team member. So you can still customize and you put your own pictures of your own team members over here. So guys, we can also talk about the news events where you insert a calendar and you put some text on all the stuffs which correspond to whatever event in which you are analyzing. So you can also check on the latest articles which might deal with the post. So this is normally just an element in which you insert from the Elementor that gives you the post predefined already. So you just have to create a post and then it will select one of the previous or recent posts in which you've made and display on your website. So you can also see, you can still contact them over here, and then you have a good and wonderful looking footer with all the images of their team members allocated there. So you also have a contact where you can contact through email, contact through their number. You have over here the copyright stuffs, and you have their social media icons, and then you also have one of the footer themes which have been designed. So you can click here and it will take you to the top. So guys, we will also customize the about page. I will show you guys on how to edit the about page and put some basic stuffs there about you. So this is the about page with all this. So it's basically, maybe it is, if it's your personal portfolio website, you can talk more about yourself. If it is your enterprise, you can talk more about your enterprise on this page. If it is about your business, you can talk more about your business on this page. If it is about your career, maybe you are an NGO and you have a project, you can talk about that on this page, guys. And this website over here is really good, fast looking, fascinating. And you can also check on the blog where you see your posts on your website. All the posts in which you have made is found on the blog. So I will also show you guys on how to create posts, how to create pages, how to link pages to menus and other stuff. So you can also check on the contact page, where in this contact page you can put in your contact information like your number, your address, your email, your location where people can contact you, and a simple form like this one you see over here where people can simply fill in their information, put in the message in which they want to give you, and then they click on submit. It comes on the left hand side. You can see we have the email, you have the number and the address. So you can also still go a mile far by adding a map over here and postulating your main location on the map. So guys, this is basically all what we will be working on our today's tutorial. So I'm really glad to give you guys this wonderful tutorial, and I just bet you guys to stay put and watch till the end as we proceed. So guys, I will be showing you now the step-by-step process on how to get this done. So we'll start by downloading the Rishi theme. After downloading the Rishi theme, we will go over to a new WordPress website. We will be working from the local host. So we will install the WordPress website. After installing, we'll install the Rishi theme. After installing the Rishi theme, we'll go over to the plugin section and install the Rishi companion. So the Rishi companion helps to come alongside with the starter templates in which they will help us more in the design phase. That is why this is the most easiest way of building a website in 2022, using the Rishi theme alongside their templates. So after installing the plugin, we will now go and install each and every other dependencies which are needed for the website, and after that we will import the particular template in which we want, which will be the education template. This one we have over here, and then after that, guys, I will show you how to customize it and make it look great and befitting to the way you want it to look like. You can customize it to be an NGO website, an e-commerce website, whatever website, your personal blog website, portfolio website. So whatever thing you really choose to customize, you customize it the way you want. Okay guys, so let's ride on and start right now. Alright guys, so this is a new WordPress that I've just been installed, and as you can see it has the 2022 theme pre-installed there. So we have to uh, uh, download the Rishi theme. We install it and customize it to a complete full website. Okay, so we have basically 3 steps in which we are going to do in this tutorial or in this video section. One, we have downloading the Rishi theme and installing it plus the Rishi dependencies. We have number 2, we have to customize the theme's header, footer and the appearance. And the third, we will have to do some editing on the pages, and I will show you how you can customize your menu. We will show you how to create pages and add them to your menu. So from here we'll proceed. So I'll be leaving a link in the description of the video below to the rishitheme.com, so you can go over to your browser and you type rishitheme.com, and when you get to rishitheme.com, over here we have, so you see it's a website that gives you the access to all their starter templates and the theme itself, so you can glance through the website and check out some visible features of the Rishi theme. And everything in this Rishi theme is very fast and reliable, as you can see, which comes in with pre-built integrated plugins like the Gutenberg plugin, the Elementor for site editing, the MathRank that can help to rank your data in your website, and you have the WooCommerce that helps you when you are building a site which is related to product sales, and you also have the Yoast which also helps in your SEO inbuilt for your products. So you can also scroll down, you check out some libraries in which they have and the templates in which they have built for you ready. And also you can customize your header, you can customize your footer, you can customize every other thing in which you want to customize the color and the topography. And you can also decide to build your own header. Also you can check on some basic properties of it, which you have access to a live editing, a drag and drop builder, which is the Elementor, and you can also function on advanced styling. So guys, this is just the Rishi website, and it has tons and tons of features in which you are free to check out. So from here, let's proceed to downloading of the Rishi theme. So you can come over here and you go to the top. You can either download Rishi theme over here where I'm hovering my mouse, or you can also check it here. So you click on download. Now when you click on download, this interface comes out where you are asked to input your email. So I'll just put codewithcrest@gmail.com and your first name, let me write code, and last name Crest, and I click on the download button, the download now button, sorry. So it loads and it takes basically close to 4 seconds for everything to be done. So right now you say we have sweet, your purchase is complete. So you just scroll down and you can check over here, you have the status and you have everything, and it costs $0. So Rishi theme is totally for free. And you can also scroll down, you will see the link to the Rishi theme where you can download the Rishi theme. So it's over here. So if you click on this, it downloads Rishi. So it loads and downloads it. Just a matter of seconds, you have Rishi downloaded. And also from here now, you have to glide over to your WordPress website. So you come to appearance zone, you click on themes. Guys, when you click on themes, you have the pre-themes that came by default on your website, which is from 2022, 2021 and 2020 themes. You come over here to this button, add new, you click on add new. So when you click on add new, since our theme have been downloaded, we will not have the tendency to search the theme over here, so you can just come on upload theme, and then you come to choose a file, and be rest assured that every file in which you choose should be a .zip file. So you come over to downloads, and then you take this theme over here, you click open, and you click install. So it can take you just some few seconds for everything to be done, so you just have to hold on and await as the installation process goes on. So it has been installed, and we can do a live preview, we can activate, or we go to the theme page. So we just activate the plugin. We'll also take some seconds to install, and it is done installing. Okay guys, the next thing we have to do, we have to go to the plugin section. Over here you hover on the menu sidebar, you go to plugin, you go to add new plugin. So when you click on add new plugin, you'll be directed to an interface where you can search a plugin and install, and over here you type Rishi companion. Okay, so this is the Rishi companion plugin, and as you can see, it has 2,000 plus active installation and has less reviews. So if you use this and you find it more good and perfect for you, you can leave a review for them at wordpress.org. Okay guys, so you have to click on the install button, and also you can see that the Rishi theme is constantly updated. It was lastly updated 6 days ago. That means the creators of this theme are always working to bring you guys a perfect and updated plugin. So we'll click on install. It basically takes also some few seconds to get installed, so we just have to wait for it to be installed. Okay, so it has been installed, so you click on activate to activate the plugin. So it also takes us some few seconds as the plugin is being activated. So the plugin is activated. So what you have to do right now is you come over at appearance and you click on themes. So over at themes, you have to come to Rishi theme. You click on Rishi theme. So when you click on Rishi theme, it takes you to this interface. So over here you have the home that gives you some brief descriptions about the theme. You have the starter site, you have extensions, you have useful plugins, and you have changelog. So you can come to starter site. So when you come to starter site, you have install Rishi starter template. You click on it, so it will load and install all the needed dependencies in which you need to have the Rishi templates available. So it basically also takes us some few seconds to install. Alright guys, so it is done installing, and here you have the starter template. So there are about 49 plus or 47 plus of this, and some of them are pro. That means you need to purchase them from the rishitheme.com website. So as you can see over here, you have tons and tons. University, if you want to create a website linked to a university, wellness, PA, medical, affiliate marketing, travel blog, tech magazine. So you also have freelance, copyright, web banner, consultancy, you have magazine, you have minimal education, you have preschool, and you have tons and tons and tons of other free templates in which which are all ready for you guys to try out. So as you can see guys, you have tons, and in our previous slide where I showed you what we will be building and customizing, it was talking about education. So we'll look for the template on education, and I will show you how to customize and edit it into a full functional website. So we have it over here. So it is a free template. So you come over here to education and you click on it. Do not click here. If you click here, you have to preview. For example, you can click on preview on it over here. It will take you to this dashboard where you have to preview the website, how it looks like, to check out if it fits you. You are free, you can use it to do whatever you want to do with. You customize it to look the way you want. So guys, we'll come back here and we'll click on education. When you hover over it, it turns blue, so you click on education. So over here it gives you the probability where you can either import complete site or you import just the home page template. So in this guide we will be importing the complete site, so we will click on import complete site, and you can still delete the previous site. I will click on import, and it will import everything and every dependencies which you guys need to get started. Okay guys, I'll pause the video and I'll resume back when it's done importing. Alright guys, so as you can see, it is done importing, and if you come over here, you will see you already have a new theme that is displaying on our website. So over here you have data already encrypted in it, and you have a menu here that consists of the about page, the blog, the cart, the checkout, the contact, and events. But on the other hand, the website where we are trying to customize had just the home, the about, the blog, and the contact page with this and this. I'll also show you guys how you can change the logos and change every other thing on the website. So this is what we have over here that came default. So now we basically have the 3 steps I told you guys previously that we will use. So the first one was to customize our website. So when you come over here, if you don't know how to get here guys, you can come over as you are here, you click on WordPress course, that is your site. You go to visit site. When you click on this, it takes you to your website front page. So it definitely loads and brings you here. So when you are here guys, all you have to do is to look over here. You see customize, you click on customize, and when you click on customize, it will take you to the customization page where you have the possibility to customize your website the way you want it to look like, being it an e-commerce website, an affiliate marketing website, or whatever website. Okay, so I'll open 2 tabs of the website here and one here where we're gonna do the editing. So over here, as you can see, you have the active theme, which is the Rishi theme, and you have your website name over here, which is WordPress course. And if you scroll, you have upgrade to pro. So this version of the Rishi theme in which we are using is not the pro version, this is the free version. So you can still feel free to visit their website and download or buy the pro version, purchase the pro version. At the end of this course, I will take you guys to the Rishi website and I will show you how you can purchase the pro version. So over here you have the general options, which you have the layout of your website, you have the color, you have the header, you have the footer, you have the typography, you have SEO, we have social networks, you have the post page, where in the post page you have the blog, you have the archive, the author page, the search page, single posts, and you have some other extensions in which have been installed in the process of installing this template, of importing this template. Okay guys, you also have the site identity, the menus, the widgets, the home page settings, and additional CSS. Okay guys, so the first thing I would like to tell you guys is this Rishi theme is very mobile responsive. How do I mean? If we come over here to the theme and we try to right click to inspect the website, you see that it is mobile responsive. So as you can see over here, it has your icons over at the top, it has a search bar here, it has your logo and a hamburger menu where you can click and access all other menus available. You can also check on it and scroll down to see how the footer looks like and other elements that are there. But being it the way it is, you can still customize it to look the way you want. For example, you might want it that these things here should be 2 each column. You can still fix it to be the way you want. And as you can see, the website is mobile responsive. Okay guys, So everything being equal, I will show you guys how you can first of all change your logo. So you can even hover over the logo bar and you see this pencil icon here. You can click on the pencil icon. It will enable you to edit your logo or enable you to edit the header zone. So over here at the header zone, you have the contact section and you have the social media section. So over at the contact section, you can click on this pencil icon here. It takes you here. So you have your email. You can click here to see more. So you can change your email here and you can write something like support at codewithcrest.com. So you can write support at codewithcrest.com and you just basically have to copy it and you put it as a link here. So when anybody clicks over it, it will send you an email or use your email as a target email. You can come over to the phone number section here and you change the phone number. You can put +237, you put your number 67 . So you can basically put what you know is your number and then also you link it over here. You can also go to the address over here. You put your address, you can title it address. You come over here, you can put something like Yaoundé, Cameroon, and you also put a link to how people can get to you. So you can also choose that every link should be opened on a new tab. So guys, I've shown you how you can customize this contact section by simply changing your the default contact information that is here and fitting in your own contact information. And when you are done with each customization, you can just click publish to continue, or you can still continue setting up. When you are done, you think you are done, you can publish and continue. So guys, you can click on this social media, on the social here. You can choose to remove. For example, I don't have a LinkedIn account, I can remove LinkedIn. I have a Facebook account, I have Twitter account, I have an Instagram account. So you can click on Facebook over here and you can interchange it the way you want them to appear. And also guys, you can click on the pencil icon over here that will enable you to edit them. So you can come over here, you can block it out that it should not be viewed or it can be viewed. You can scroll down and you check on how you can resize the icons and how the icons can appear within the different visibility layouts that are available, which we have desktop, we have tablet mode, and we have mobile mode. So you can also choose if they should be rounded or if they should be squared. So I love rounded, so I can allow them to be rounded. So you can also have the icon, you can choose official or you choose custom. So you can fit it to official in such a way that they comes the way they were created by their various companies. So with this being equal, you can come on the design, you choose on how they should appear, either at the margin. You can give them a margin top, margin right, margin bottom, margin left, and everything is measured in pixels. So guys, you can scroll over here to the logo, you click on the edit icon or you just click over the logo. So you can see this is the logo over here. If you want to change the logo, all you have to do is just to click on the pencil icon. You will be prompted to, since over here we don't have any images already imported that are done by us, so these are default images that came on it. So we will have to come over here, we go to add image, and we'll go to add image. I have some images on my desktop that we'll use to create the site. So we just go to my designs, we enter. So we can just select everything except this and the last thing here, so we can just open them. Okay, they say maximum upload size, so I'll go ahead and pause the video and I'll resume back when everything is done. Okay guys, so the photos are done uploading, and we will choose a logo, so we choose this logo over here. So you can decide, you put the alt text, you put the title, you put the caption, and you describe it. But I will not be putting all of that since this is just a tutorial video. So click on select, and then it's over here. So you can also choose how you want your header to appear. Maybe you want your logo to be on the left, you want it to be here. You can choose to display the tagline or not, and other stuff. So you can still come over here, transparent text logo, you choose it. You still choose the same image in which you choose, you select, and you can still come over here, you select logo, sticky header logo, you still choose the same logo. So guys, you can also choose to on sizing it. So you resize your logo. Maybe you want it to be big, you want it to be small. So it just depends on what you want for your website. So you can resize it to be a bit bigger like this, and you can also resize the height. So that is how you can customize and change your logo. So you can also come over here at the menu section and you check on the general. So you have the simple, you can have solid color, you can have boxed color, depending on how you want your menu to appear. You can scroll down, you have inner spacing. You can select the inner spacing between the elements of the menu. You can also choose the drop down opacity and everything the way you want it to be like. You can choose the drop down this offset, the drop down width. You can come over here, you select designs, you check on how your menu can appear, you choose the font size and everything. You can choose the color, you can choose the items background color, you can choose items divider, you can choose drop down shadow, and everything the way you want to customize your heading. So you can choose to take a stretch menu where it stretches out the whole screen, or you can decide you take just a half menu that works only for a mini menu. So guys, you can also choose over here how you want your menu styles to work over here, and you have this first one is really good. You can choose the second one where whenever you hover over it, the text is underlined. Over here, this one, when you hover over it, it is boxed. When you hover over this one, it has a background overlay, and this one has a dot, this one has 2 dots on the side. So that is it. So I like this one in particular, so we can choose this one for our menu. You can come on the design, you still check out the designs, how you can do it. You go to general, and we already checked on the general. So guys, you can also customize your search, and if you see that there's something you need to add to this, you can add it. And if there's something you need to delete, you can delete. For example, if you don't want the search, you can simply remove the search, or if you want to take off the search from here and add up over there, you can put it over here. So everything being equal, you have a little dispersion over here where the search will be removed, and you have everything working. You can decide and you interchange the logo and do anything you want to do. You can add any other stuff you want to add over here. So when you are done, you publish. You can also check on the mobile header. This is how the mobile header is. You check on social media, check on this logo and your menu, and you can still add on to it your contact information if you wish. Adding your contact info, just know that it will be disabled a little bit and cause stuff not to be well or properly arranged. So that is all about customizing the menu. So don't forget, you publish your work. Alright guys, so we'll move to the next function. So you can customize your color over here. You check on the color and you check out like the global, all the available colors that you have, and with it you can customize them the way you want. So you can check on the base fonts, you change it over here. The heading color for all the headings, you change it over here. You go to over here, as you can see the heading is black, you can change it over here. You can change the link color for everything that is like a link. When you hover over it, you see it changes. It leaves from sky blue to something orange. So you can change all of those depending on how you want your website to look like. So you can also go ahead by customizing your footer. So you have the footer region over here that have series of widgets, like two widget, widget 1, widget 5. You have contacts, you have widget 3, and you have widget 4 and all the social media icons. It has the copyright and it has the footer menu, guys. So you can just choose maybe over here, let me say, or let's come over here and we see. So this is how the footer is. This is might be the widget 1, the widget 2, widget 3, and this is the widget 4, and then you have the copyright. So if you find this somehow confusing and you want to customize it more, you can just customize it over here. You can go to the top row, you add another row. You can, like, if you want to delete something, you can delete this. Maybe you still want to delete something like this widget 4, you delete widget 4, and you can come over to the menu. Since you already have a menu, you can click on menu. You can select a particular menu here. You can let it be your menu, footer menu 2. So that is it. So after that, you can publish it. You can still come over to the social media here and you link your social media. You remove the ones that you don't want. You can come to the widget, you check on which widgets are present there, or you add more widgets. So you can also come to the contact, you check on the contact information that are available, and you try to change the emails and put your default email. So over here we had code with crest, and you can also add it over here, code with crest, and from there you can publish it. You can still add your address, you can add other stuffs, and so on and so forth. So after customizing your footer, you click on publish, and then you can go back to the next. So after footer, we can check on our typography. So you click on typography. So the best font, that's where you customize it on typography. You can customize your heading and the sizing and how, if they are bolded or whatever. You can also customize your heading 2 tags, you are heading 3 tags, you are heading 4 tags, you are heading 5 tags, and all other heading tags. For example, we want to customize heading 1 and we want to change the size from 18 pixels to something like 30 pixels. So let's see, when you scroll over to the top to see where we have an element with heading 1, so you see it changes more and more. So you see there's an increase in it. So you see how the text increases and does the change. So you can just reset it back to the normal sizing that we had there, which was 18. So after that, you can publish your work. And you go back and you can check the SEO. Is when you want to emphasize more on your search engine optimization. You can also talk about the social networks, where you can link now the social media accounts. You can put in your Facebook link, your Twitter link, Pinterest link, Dribble link, the Behance link, the Unsplash link, and all other links in which are needed, provided you want to use any of them. So you can also go back and you check on the post. So the post page and all those stuff, you can customize on how your post should look like on your page. And I like this other view here, so you can choose it. Featured images, post meta, all those stuffs, you can customize them over here at the post zone. So you can also go ahead and you customize some pages. You can check on site identity, like the way the site loads over here. You can change it over here, want it to be something else. So you can choose an image, and I will choose this image and we'll use the image. So we can crop it, and we crop image. Okay, there has been an error, so we can just keep cropping, and you see it changes over here. So we'll have an icon there. Okay guys, so you can still check on other stuffs that are present. You can go to the home page setting, and you can make either your home page to be any of these pages depending on which one you want. So guys, we are done with the customization phase, and here we saw how you could customize your header and your footer. We saw how you could also go to site identity and change some stuff. We saw how you can edit the typography, how you can change colors, and you change your layout depending on how you want your website to look like. So we'll be moving over to the third phase, which is how you can edit a page and how you can also edit your menu, how you can create a page. So maybe perhaps you might have this, and then in the listed pages there you don't have a particular page in which you are looking for. So definitely you will need to create a page for that. So guys, we'll be moving over to the third phase. Now over here you have this already, and you can see your header change and every other thing change. So you still have a long menu over here. So what we are going to do is, you have double stops because on importing my site I had an error and I redid it. So guys, you can come over here, edit with Elementor, you edit it. So when you come to edit with Elementor, it will load and open you the interface where you can edit your various pages. But before then guys, we'll come over here to dashboard. Let me show you how you can create a page and how you can customize your menu. So guys, when you want to create a page in WordPress, you come over here to your dashboard. When you are on your dashboard, since it's taking time to load, let's just hold on. But you come over here to pages. When you are in pages, you click on pages. Perhaps, let me say it's still loading. Okay, so you come over here, you click on page, you hover over pages. You can check out to see all the available pages on your website. You can delete the ones you don't want. Like for example, you have double this, double that. Since I had to do it double, so we can just decide over here, we take one, or let's just allow it that way. So guys, you can come over here to add new, or you just click add new here, or you go here, add new, you click on add new. So you'll be prompted to add another page to the available pages. So it takes some time to load, and after loading it opens you this interface where you can like actually add a page. So guys, you come over here, you add your page title here. So you can say maybe you want to create a page called my favorite. So you can just finish, you can scroll and you check on other stuffs you need to add to it and every other thing you want. So you just click on publish, you click on publish again. So it publishes and creates your page. So guys, this is how to create a page. So you can come back and if you come over here, you can, if you scroll down, like let's refresh it. If you refresh it, you see the page there. This is my favorite, the page we've just created. Now, how can you customize your menu? For example, what we have here in the original website we are trying to build has just 1, 2, 3, 4 on our menu section, which is the home, the about, the blog, and the contact. So we also have we also want this one over here. We want this, our website in which we are trying to customize, to also have the same, the home, about, blog, and contact. And when you check on our own, we have the about, the blog, the contact, sorry, the cat. So we want to change it. So you come over here to pages or to your dashboard. When you are on your dashboard, you scroll down and you go to appearance. On appearance, go to menu and you click on menus. So guys, when you click on menus, it will take you to where you can create your menu, you can edit an existing menu, and you can do other stuff related to what you want to do. So we are on the menu page. So over here we want to edit the menu 1. Let's see what menu 1 is. We'll click on select. So this is our menu 1. And in our menu 1, we just want to have 3 things, and we should use it as our main menu. So I can remove this, one of the about pages, we can remove it. You come to our courses, we don't need our courses, you remove it. You come to why choose us, let's just say our courses should be removed, why choose us should be removed, why choose us also should be removed, team removed, team again removed, testimonials should be removed, this removed, news removed, news again, we remove one of the block, and we remove one of the contact. So basically our website should have the home, about, blog, and the contact. So we'll save this. So you can set it to be your primary contact over here, and then you click on save menu. So when you are choosing it to be the primary menu, it has to display over the Alright guys, so we have the home, the about, the blog, and the contact on our menu. So we have chosen it to be the primary, and you can save. When you choose any menu to become your primary menu, so it shows on your header. So if you look over here and you will like refresh the page, we'll see that everything over the menu side will change. So from here, oh my god, so we have to change it over at the customize. Okay, so guys, for the menu to really work, we have to come over to customize, and here we have menu 1. So you can customize the header. Okay, so you come over here and you can click on the pencil icon. After you come here to select menu, you come over here, you choose the menu in which you edited. So we edited menu 1, so you publish it. So when you write over to your website here and you refresh it, you see that you have just the home, about, blog, and the contact page, and those are the pages in which we'll be editing for this tutorial. So guys, we are already here at the home, so you have your menu have changed, and then we can write over to editing. So I'll just close this. So we'll come over here, this is the page here, so we are editing this page. So the first thing you have to understand is WordPress and Elementor in particular works with sections. So everything works with section. For example, looking at this over here, it is divided into sections. So this is a section over here where you see highlighted in blue, sky blue. When you come over here, this is another section, this is another section, and over here it's another section. So you might want to add something here like text. You can just drag over here and you drop, you type what you want to add over here. You can choose on the layout to put it as a link, bold it, everything. So you can also come to styles over here and you select the text color the way you want. Maybe you want it to be white, it is white. You can choose on the alignment to be center, justified, to the right, to the left. So I always like using justified. So you can also check on the topography, the text color which is white have been set. You can check on the topography, you can change on the text sizing, and anyhow you want it to be, you edit it. So you can also check on the weight, you can check on the transformation, you can transform to lowercase, you transform to uppercase, capitalize, that every word begins with a capital letter. You can choose on the line height, something like this. You can choose on the word spacing, how the words are spaced, and then when you are done editing, you can click on update so it can save. So you can also like make this to be at the center. You just come here, you click over here, you come to vertical alignment, you can click on middle, shift tilt it to the center, and you can also flex it at the center. So maybe guys, you want to change also this text over here, you can simply come over here, you hover over it, and you click on this pencil icon. When you click on the pencil icon, it gives you the probability on the left hand side to edit it. Maybe differentiated learning, let's just put education, so that, and then over here, if you still want to edit this one, you just click on it, or you click on the pencil icon and it appears here. You can edit the text. You can also edit this button over here and the properties of the button. For example, you just click on the button, or just here it comes, you can decide to link this button to your contact page. So you come over here to menus, or sorry, to WordPress, you can click on your contact, so it loads your contact page and takes you to your contact page. So when it takes you to your contact page, you just have to copy the link to your contact page, you bring it here and you paste it here, so it is pasted. So anybody that clicks on apply now goes to your contact page. You can decide on how the contact should look like, this way, this way, this way, or this way. So let's just choose the way it was. You can choose the size medium, you can choose large. If you, I told you insert an icon, so you can insert an icon over here. You can also come over here, you check on the hover, like on the typography over here. You can check the sizing of your button. You can change the color, the text color, the background color, and everything over here. So guys, this is how you could edit this. So when you scroll down, this is also another section. So this section over here comprises of other sections which are pre-built inside it. So you have an icon, you have this text, and read more, a button. So the same over here, you have this, and this, and all these are main videos of sections. When you scroll to the end of this page, you will have a tendency where you can add a section like here. So basically, you can click on this plus and you choose the section you want, maybe one section, two sections, 1 2 3, 1 2 3 4, 2, and depending on how you want your section to look like. Okay, let's proceed. So you can see, come over here at this section, you decide you change this image, like you click over the image on the pencil icon, and you can come over to choose image here. You hover here, you have this choose image. You can choose an image to replace that particular one. So maybe you want to choose this over here, you can just choose the image. It should be related to your niche. So you have the image over here and you have the text here. Maybe you want this text to be this way and the image instead this way. It's still all left over to you. So you can just drag over the image and you add it here, sorry, the text. You can drag over this one, you add it here, and you drag the button also. It's just a drag and drop something, you fit it here, and you come over to the image, you also drag the image and you fit it here. So you have your everything displays. So you can see, click over this text here, you can just click, double click, so you are free to type in here. So you can erase what is here. Maybe you don't want a title, or you want a title which you can still be education for dummies, or whatever you want to write over there. So you can just fit it in here. So guys, this is just basically it. You can see, come over here, you change this text, let it fit you come over to the link section, or this button, you edit the button. You can still fit in your same link to it, and then you can change this read me to get to us now. So anybody that clicks this link checks you guys out on the contact page. And always do remember to like update your work. And maybe guys, you want to add maybe a background image to this, you can click, or a background color, whatever thing you choose. So you click over here, you can come here, over styles, you go to background type, you click on classic, you can choose an image for your background. So basically you have to come here and you check for a perfect image in which you think can work out for you. So you choose it. Let's just take this over here and we're gonna insert it. So you have this. So you can now come here and you change your text color. Like you go to styles, you click over it, you go to styles, you come over to text color. Let's check which color matches. Okay, let's allow it on red, or you can still come over here this way, allow your text this way. So basically this is what we have. You can choose to do the centralization for your text to be centralized, and then you can continue editing. So if you come to a section like this one, maybe I don't want this section to be among what I am doing, so you can just click on this X, you delete it. You can still come over here, you remove this, you can remove this also, and then you come to the next featured courses. You can decide, you change the text, you can change the appearance over here by choosing it to where it appears. And you, let's say we want it to go towards the left, it goes to the left. You also come over here, you also come to this, you want it to go to the left, it goes to the left. You come over here, it also gives you like an implemented view where you can edit your stuffs. You choose an image, so you can choose an image and you do all the stuffs in which you want to do. You can edit it on how it appears. You can also come here, this is another section that is basically adding an image. For example, guys, okay, so you can just proceed over to editing. You can also edit over here the form. You click on the form, it opens here. So here this head forms have been created on the WP form. So you can go to the WP form, you create any form in which you want, and then you come over here. Just by accessing it, you choose the form you want, and then the form appears here. So you can also come over here, you choose your text, choose whatever you want to choose, you choose the image, you fit it in there. You can change the images provided they need to be changed or swapped. And if you find something like this one that you don't want it to be there, you can click on X, you delete it. Why choose us? You can fit in all the detailed information in which you want. Like here, you choose your icon, you choose your title, and then you choose the text in which you want to display there, and you can put the link so that if anybody clicks over here, it will take the person to that link address, to the address. So you can still scroll over, you come over here, you see this one has a background image already. So when you click here, you see it has a background, so you can change the background. You can change the background properties to be top left, it changes. You can choose to be center, it's centralized. You can choose the background to be scroll, like when somebody is scrolling, if it's too long, it can scroll within. Like here you can see the image can scroll, but when here you put fixed, you can scroll and it seems as if you are passing across the image. You can put the background to be repeat, and if it's a small image, you see it repeating itself. Since the image is not small, it won't repeat itself. You can set every other thing. You set the images in two different sections, sorry, the buttons in two different sections and all that stuff. So you can also edit this, you edit the slider and fit in your own data in which you want by simply clicking over it. And then over here you can now start editing. Like you can remove something here, you can add an item provided the way you want it to be like. So you keep scrolling over here, your team members, you can, so team members is basically a slider. So you just go, you can come over here. If you want to add a slider, you can just type here slider, you choose a slider you want, image carousel, image slider, you fit in there, and then you customize it to work the way you want. Also here the news and event zone, you can still customize it the way you want. So you can come to your latest post. So this one here only works with like using the post widget, in which you insert a post widget over here and it works automatic. So it generates the post automatic. You can click on see all articles that takes you to the post page where you can see all other written articles about your website or any blog in which you have been making. So you can do a quick contact and you can still find some detailed information over here of the various team members in which you have in your website. So you can still choose to remove these. You can choose to edit each and every one of them and fit in your own data in which you want to fit there, and then you have the footer over here. So basically that is how you can customize and set your home page. So you can click on update, and when it's done updating, guys, you can just come over here, you click, and then you go to exit to dashboard. So when you are here, you can just click again here, so it carries you home. So you can go to the pages, all pages. You are here on all pages. So on all pages, you remember in here you have just the home, the about, the blog, and the contact pages. So you can come over here to the about page, and when you are on the about page over here, you can just click on edit with Elementor, and your about page should give a brief description of who you are or what your company is or whatever brand you are selling on your website, or it should give the detailed information about your website. So this one over here will give you the about. You see about, so you have inspired by excellence, that. So you have all this, so you can choose to change each and everything and you fit it the way you want. You can remove this video and all those stuffs and all the other stuff which you don't want. So basically you just click on edit with Elementor, and when it loads, it opens the interface where you are free to edit your website or the page. So at the about me section here, you just want to edit it to put content about your website. So basically what you can do here, like we can remove this over here. What though you allow this, our student story, see all testimonials, you can remove this, and you remove this since it will be at the contact level. So guys, you get rid of this, you have something like this. So you can get rid of this and rid of this. So you can have this. So you can also remove this, and you just want to make it simple. So you can come here, inspired by that. You come over here, you can still edit this text and change, fit in your own text that fits your niche. Over here you can change this image and you import or input the image that also fits your niche. For example, let's take something like this, and we can insert that talks about smartphone graphics, blah blah blah. So you can also change the text here. You can change this text, you change all other stuffs, and you change the name from so you can put code with crests. You can do this one, you edit it, you just check out stuffs, window opportunities, strong this. If you don't want it, you remove it, or you customize it to fit your own niche. So guys, that is basically all what you can update it. So after updating, now you can edit your blog. Since the blog is controlled over at the post zone, that is what I'll be showing you guys in the last, how you can create posts. You can also edit the contact page and add some of your few contact information that will lead to the contact page on how the website is, like how people can contact you, your email address, your social media accounts, your contact form. You fit it in there to get every stuff working properly. So you can also come over here, so we'll just go back home, exit to dashboard, and then we will I'll show you guys how you can add post, delete post, and all that stuff. So you come back to the home page, So when you're here, you check over here beneath the dashboard, you see post. You can click on post, you see all posts. You click on all posts. So when you go to all posts, maybe this, when you have to get this website, you know, you are just trying to customize the website to fit your niche. So I can advise you delete all the posts that are here, and when you want to create your own post, you can create your post with respect to what you want. So I can just select everything. You come over here, you click on this drop down, you can move to trash, and then you apply. So it will load for a while and delete all these posts that you have there. So you have no post was found, and there's 9 posts in trash. So if you ever sit and you feel like there's a post in which you deleted that had great use, or you need it back, you can go to the trash and you retrieve it from there. So how can you create a new post? So you come over here on the post page, you click on add new. When you click on add new, it takes you to an interface where you can add a new post. So guys, this is it. You can put the post title here. Let's just say coding courses should be it. So you can like publish it over here. You publish the now. To view your post, you can copy this link and you view your post. And then secondly, what you can do, you come over here, edit with Elementor, so you can edit your post. So you click on edit with Elementor, you'll be prompted to the same other kind of web page in which we saw the other time where we were editing the pages. So you can also edit your post there. So when you log out over here, you can now choose, like, these are your social media icons that links to your social media accounts. You can choose, you select something like this. We are trying to create a post, so over here we'll put an image there. So we'll put an image here, and over here we'll put text. So we'll put text, and we want to put text, a heading, and then we want to put a button, a call to action button for everyone that visits this post. So guys, you click over here, you can import an image. So okay, let's write a post talking about smartphone graphic design. So you can go down here about our smartphone graphic design classes. You click on it and you click on insert media, so it inserts it over here. You can come over here, you change this, you say get our smartphone graphics classes now, and then you can come over here, you give detailed explanation about your smartphone graphic class, and then you come over to the button and you can like customize your button. Like, you choose the size here should be apply now, and you can decide to make this to be the way you want. So you can choose to be success, you can choose this to be danger, you can choose this to be warning, you can choose it to be info. So since it's something related to info, we can allow it this way, and we can centralize it. And then also you can choose it, the icons. If you put an icon there, you can choose it to be small. You go over to the style zone, you can like go to typography and you change the size so of your text depending on how you want it to look like. You can go to the button, to the border type, you edit the border type and all other stuffs the way you want it to look like. So you can also check out, you can give your button an ID in such a way for those who know more about coding, they can like edit it and come out with something the way they want. So you can also put a link here to link it. So guys, that is basically all you need to know about this. So you can still come over here, we give it margin, padding, and all that. You can give the effect, the background, the border, the attribute, responsiveness, and the positioning depending on how you wish to do it. You can put the transform and everything. So you can also come here, you can change the other styles, weight, everything here depending on how you want it to look like, guys. So when you are done with your post, you click on publish. So when you click on publish, your posts have been made. So you can go back now, like you go back, and then you can now view your post. So that is how, basically how you can create a post. So there are several ways and several plugins you can use to make the creation of your post good, and also the visibility of your post for it to look good. I'll be coming up with another tutorial where I will give you guys all the listings. So over here you have a post, one post has been recorded, so you can click on view. You can click on view, so it opens up the post for us to see, or you to see the post clearly. So this is the post we've just made over here, and you can click on this, and you can also post a comment, like your visitor can post a comment with respect to this. They enter their comments over here, you can type whatever you want to type and you post it as a comment, and then you as the administrator or the owner of the site, you have to approve the comment for it to appear on the website. So it's basically done. So this is your post with one comment, and it has been commented by the admin. So you can go back over here, you go back. So guys, you have seen how you can create a post, how you can create your menus and manage your menus. You have seen how you can edit your website with respect to other stuff. I will leave the link in the description below, guys, where you can get the Rishi theme, and you guys should try out. Rishi is a very fast and reliable theme in which you can use for other alternatives like Astra. So Rishi comes in with pre-built starter templates in which you use to create your website. As you see, this website looks good. So now we can go over to checking of our website and everything being customized. So you see our website really looks good and great. Everything has been customized. Our logo here has been changed, our email has been changed, our number has been changed, location changed, our menu have been set to what we want, which is the home, the about, the blog, and the contact page. Every other thing have been customized, like here the way we want. Other stuffs removed, which you don't want, you can remove, customize your site and change everything. So you can go to the about, you check on the about, go to blog, like you click on blog right now, you see how the blog page looks like. You can customize your footer, your header, everything to look the way you want. So you have one post here, which is this. You can read more to see the post. You can check on your contact, how your user can contact you guys. So we have come. Alright guys, I thank you guys for staying put with me throughout this tutorial. So if you follow me to the end of this tutorial, I have something I want to show you guys, please. So if you have to check on the rishi.com website and you go to their menu and you click on pricing, you discover the ability and tendency where you can upgrade your free theme to the pro version, where you can purchase, where the plans comes out. You have the annual plan and you have the lifetime plan. So with the annual plan, you have the personal, you have the professional, and you have the agency, where you have ranging from $49 up to $149. Guys, I will recommend you guys try out these plans, so you can just get something that you use for free with all the premium templates available for you to use for free. But guys, you can also check on the lifetime, where when you purchase once, you purchase for all. So nobody will charge you after a year or any other thing. So when you just get the plugin at once, you use the plugin forever. So guys, for the lifetime theme, you can go along the personal, the professional, and the agency, where it ranges from $99 to $229. So you can buy over there, and when you check on the website, you see the various characteristics in which the team holds for each plan, guys. And rest assured that the payment methods here are very simple and straight up, and it's one of the efficient ways because they accept PayPal, they accept Visa cards, they accept MasterCard, they accept MX, they accept Discover, and you can also check out everything. They have 100% no risk money back guarantee and 14 days money back guarantee. So if you are dealing with richteam.com, be rest assured that every payment you make over there is secured and your transactions are also secured with them. For example, if you get the theme and you find out at the end of the day that it doesn't suit to your demands, you can request back a money day guarantee, or you can request back for them to send you back your money within 14 days, and you will have everything done successfully. So guys, you can compare your packages and in details. Like, you just scroll over to the website, checking on the Rishi Pro, you can see the various general features in which they have, where they have global color palette, global typography control. You can control your SEO settings, your slider settings, your button styling, your scroll to top, your 404 page, your link highlights. You have the Gutenberg compatible. You can also do your widget areas. You can also go on to the header section and you edit your header builder, transparent header and other stuff, desktop menu, mobile menu, and every other features that are available. You can duplicate whatever thing you want to duplicate, and you do your essential stuff. So you have some essential extensions which have been made available for you with the Pro version. So with this Pro version, you have a custom font, you have a wide label and everything, the code snippets. Guys, code snippets is really good to try out. I will create time to create a tutorial for code snippets for you guys to see. You can customize your cookie consent, the customizer, the reset, transparent header, container layout. You can do sort of things with the Pro version, guys. So I recommend you guys to go on to rishi.com, click on that menu bar to Pro, and purchase the Pro Rishi theme, guys. You will love it, guys. The Rishi Pro comes with expendably so much to cover in it, and if you have the Pro version, you are so much set to go. So I'll be leaving a link in the description of this video where you can get Rishi for free and Rishi Pro. So guys, do make it an endeavor to check out all those links I will drop on this video, and be rest assured this video is sponsored by richteam.com, guys. I thank you all for being with me. I thank you for subscribing to this channel, and if you haven't subscribed yet, do so by clicking the subscribe button and turning on the notification bell to get notified whenever a new video is dropped. Guys, I also have a surprise coming up for you guys. When I reach 1,000 subscribers, I will check on my comment section for everyone who have been constantly commenting on my videos. We have a surprise for them coming. I thank you all for the support. I thank you all for everything. I thank you all for the likes, the views, guys, because we are growing every day, and I promise, like, I'll be dropping content soon and you guys will love it. I thank you for everything, guys, and I promise and bet you guys more good and better contents are coming up. Team Code with Crest. Thank you.